These are the times that try men's souls. These words echo from the Crisis penned by Thomas Paine in December of 1776 in reference to the Revolutionary War. My name is Reverend Onyx. I'm the chief priest here at Lady of the Circle in the Oaks, and I would like to talk this morning about no-win situations and no-win scenarios. Sometimes we're placed in a position where no matter what we do, there's no good choice available. No-win scenario. Star Trek fans out there will recognize this in the Kobayashi Maru test that first came to light in the Star Trek universe in the Wrath of Khan. That's a no-win situation, and is designed to test the command applicants to see how they react, and it's a test of character to see how an command applicant would react to a no-win situation, to a death, to their own death, to the loss of their ship. How they're going to react. What will they do? These are the times that try men's souls. Plays into that really well. Now, the situation that I'm talking about now, I won't go into a lot of detail about. Very personal. But I've said in other venues, I don't know if I've said it in this one or not, but life is a classroom. It's a classroom where we learn the things that our soul already knows. We remember the things that our soul already knows. We are placed in positions and in situations by our higher self and the contract with other higher selves to learn, to test us, to offer us choices and opportunities to grow, to become better, to offer the chance for the evolution of the soul to a higher level. Our choices are not predetermined. Some people mistake what I say and say, well, if we choose what we're going to encounter before we're born, then you must believe in predestination. No, I do not. I believe that the situations and the lessons that we're going to learn are set forth before we're born, and or at least the goals are set forth before we're born, the obstacles, the hurdles, the exact details may not be, jury's still out on that, but the situations and the goals of the learning of that lifetime are set forth before you're born. We pass into life going through the veil of forgetfulness, and we no longer have access, or most of us no longer have access to memories that are beyond the veil, those in the higher self and things. And the exact mechanics of my beliefs in that we can get into in another time. But just for the sake of argument, we come into this world looking for what we're going to learn. We're presented with those opportunities to make choices and to learn from those choices. Well, very recently, I've been put in a position where, at least it seems to me, that no matter what I choose to do, it's not going to be beneficial. It's not a good choice. Nothing that I can choose. No avenue that I can see through careful consideration and meditation and prayer and or anything, discussions with other people that are trusted within my circle of friends and relations. there seems to be no positive choice. I believe right now that this time, this situation that I'm referring to is, for all intents and purposes, my Kobayashi Maru test. Um, these are the times that try men's souls. What will I do? I don't know. What will happen? I don't know. What choice will I make? I've got a few ideas. I absolutely abhor the idea of choosing the lesser of the evils. But sometimes we're forced into that situation by powers beyond our control, and we do it. We do what we have to. Jokingly, we say that when we vote for a president, we're voting for the lesser of the evils. Um, that's why, and just a tangent here, a kind of comical tangent. I used to have a poster that said "Vote Cthulhu for president. Why choose the lesser evil?" Kind of a poke at the whole system there. But back to topic and back to seriousness. The way we handle no-win situations is a test of our character. It's a test to see where we are in our soul and what we believe down deep inside of our soul. And we test ourselves. It reveals a lot about ourselves to ourselves. What choices will we make? How will we react? What emotions come out? Um, the only thing we know we can do is to look at all the options that we have available, pass them through the filter, look at all the pros and cons of each of those options, carefully weighing them, and then choose the one that's going to be the best. Now, again, at least in this situation, a few things come to mind. A couple of things that I truly hold dear, but that are very troubling in and of themselves. One is another Star Trek reference. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, or the one, spoken by Spock. Um, the other is the concept in the Army. Other videos, you know that 12 years in the military, combat veteran. I wasn't infantry, but the concepts are still there. That you can't risk the lives of an entire squad for the life of one man, or for the safety of one man. Now, yes, you'll see, everything. You'll see a lot of people say, well, don't leave anyone behind. This is true. We don't leave anyone behind. But we can't, going forward, we have to weigh what's important and what's not. Now, this grand scheme of things, I mean, the situation that I'm talking about has nothing to do with death, but it has to do with ethics, morals, honesty, integrity, all those values that I talked about earlier. That some of those I just mentioned again in my video, my highest ideal. A lot of those are getting put into test. Um, I'll keep you informed. Let you know if I survive. If you don't see any more videos after a couple of days, I'm not going to go anywhere physically. Don't take that into this video. But if things go really bad, there may be a few days that I'm not posting videos or something. But I will try to keep you involved and without revealing too much of my personal life. Those of you that are already involved in my personal life are aware of the situation. And for those of you that are there for me and support for me and love me for who I am and know me for who I am, I sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart. Um, And thank you all for listening to this little personal message. If you've got any words of advice, please let me know. I know you really can't give me advice without knowing the specifics of the situation. And for not venting out personal life details. I can't do that. That's just, I don't air dirty laundry like that. Um, to me, that's an honor issue, a trust issue. I can't. Um, until next time, this is Reverend Onyx. May you blessed be.